Hi, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Okay, so clearly I am a tarot card reading channel. I offer general card readings, money career readings, love readings, oracle readings where you get to interact with the universe and your own intuition, forensic readings where we kind of give a personal deep dive into you personally, internally, and spirit path readings. Well, that's where we go into the external energies and what's surrounding you, your higher self, the big picture, and karmic lessons and stuff like that. And if you were like very anticipated, like really want to see what the next reading is coming out, while being a part of the YouTube page is a great benefit, if you want to see early readings, you might want to consider becoming a Patreon member because that is where you can get early readings. On the Patreon page, you will also have access to the shop where I plan to introduce bonus readings and also a choose your stack reading. So you get to like choose from 3 different stacks. So yeah, on the Patreon page is like a key membership and a Lotus membership, so you get to choose. And I also offer personal readings. So if you want to check that out, look into the description box below. You could also donate to the channel. All of these ways are great ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. So becoming a YouTube subscriber, a Patreon subscriber, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so that's a lot. So now let's get into your reading. Hi Capricorn, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. We're going to dive into your forensic reading. That's where we dive into like the personal aspects of you. This is a forensic reading, forensic analysis for the time frame of June the 29th to July the 24th of 2026. So let's see what's going on with you, Capricorn. Okay, and I clearly shuffled these upside down. Sorry. So Capricorn, you got the 6 of Wands. So right now internally you are basking in a success or anticipating a success in something. It's been a journey. It's been a long time coming. It's taken you a while, but you're feeling very proud of your efforts. You're feeling very motivated. And part of this is like you are wanting a reprieve of sorts or a rest. A pat on the back saying like job well done, and you just want to enjoy the victory. But part of you is also anticipating how then to move forward in building what you've established. You're trying to figure that out. You're trying to kind of make it more kind of, what I'm saying is concrete or more focused, linear of sorts, so that you don't perhaps veer one way or another from what you've gone through, because what you've gone through has taught you a lot, has given you some insight on how you may want to navigate towards this next capacity of this project or this relationship or this business or your career path or your family life, whatever the situation is for you. But you're feeling very motivated. You're feeling very empowered because you have recently accomplished something that it required a certain level of effort on your part. Further clarification, thank you, universe. See, temperance energy. That's why I'm saying like you're trying to figure out the next part of this journey, but also enjoying the moment. The temperance energy is coming through is you don't have to rush it and try not to force it. This is the advice that's coming through for you. So it's good that you're basking in this energy. Let it wash over you, because there are certain epiphanies, certain creative prowess that's coming through, kind of like a certain almost like happenstance, almost like you're going to be in this momentum and the answers are just going to start falling in place. But it falls in place with more of a relaxed mindset is what I'm hearing. So then don't feel too pressured to start something or to go towards something sooner than naturally flowed into. Okay, that's literally the advice that's coming through with the temperance energy, because there is this changing, this transmuting of where you've come from towards establishing energies to what you need towards where you're going. And that's why I said from before, it's like you're taking things you've learned from or experienced in this past victory, you're going to be applying them towards this next part of the journey. But the advice coming through is do not rush the journey. Enjoy, continue to enjoy the basking, because it's going to naturally flow forward. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, and I should probably turn this around too, because I had it upside down. Okay, yeah, see, there you go. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is not going too fast. He's not in a rush. He's established. The ground is set. He's very happy about this investment, this toil, this labor that has given him this opportunity to further his life path, his career path, his finances, his dwelling, his family, his notoriety, his health, everything. It's slow and steady, one step at a time, and you're growing in success. You're growing in abundance. Okay, so you won't be like falling backwards anymore. This is a very established standard that you've made for yourself, very accomplished, and it's a slow and steady progress. Hence the temperance and hence the energy that was coming through there. So that is a strong advice for your continued development in whatever this is. And for your psyche is what I'm hearing too. It gives you a level of calmness, a level of comfort in this. You don't need to stress to build something per se anymore. It's already done or being established. Now you just need to move forward and steadily getting more time to plan, more time to add to, more time for creativity, and you'll be having the resources to build upon that. Let's see what the Kipper card has to say about that. Yeah, message. So you will be getting answers, like I said, an epiphany. There may be certain communications with the team or the collective that you're involved in, or the business, whatever the situation is. But even in your angels, your spiritual guides, they're going to give you that understanding of how to proceed forward. It's going to illuminate upon you. Okay. So let's see what else is happening for you internally. Yeah, see the hangman energy. Oh, everything literally that was expressed is basically the hangman energy in certain respects, whereby your creativity is being nurtured right now. Certain things are coming together. Your thought processes, temperance energy, your thought process, that transmuting of energies. So give yourself that little bit of time to linger a bit in place, as you're basking in your success, the Six of Wands, okay? Because the creativity is going to come upon you, and you're not going to be in this state for long, just, holding a pattern of sorts, basking, okay? But you are encouraged to make the most of this, like, intermediate, like, not intermediate, intercede, like this, oh, I forgot the word I'm trying to say. When you go to a play or something and then they have this break in between, it's like that. So enjoy that, recover in certain respects. Let your mind wander. Let yourself allow yourself the opportunity to dream, so that when you are going to start moving in certain capacities, you get to then further build upon this dream. For the clarification, yeah, the Justice card, angel spirits, guides are working behind the scenes. You don't have to worry about so much at all anymore. Things are coming right in circle for you, Capricorn, okay? You just do your part, and the universe is going to be faithful to bring about this or continue this new development in your life. For the clarification, and we have, yeah, the Four of Swords, like I said. Enjoy the rest. This is literally the strong advice that's coming through you personally right now, Capricorn. You've worked a lot. Give yourself time. Give yourself time. You don't have to jump right in, okay? Enjoy the rest. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. And we have, oh my goodness, family rum. Yeah, that's that feeling, that vibe of that Knight of Pentacles there. Just enjoy the rest, because you're being established, your livelihood is being established, your family, your friends, whatever the situation is important to you, it's being established. that life that you want, that lifestyle, okay? And as it's being established, bask in your victory, okay? Because soon you will start moving again in work and in diligent capacity, you know? Allow yourself to dream so that you can build upon this. Very successful energy that's coming for you right now. And I sense that with your forensic analysis, this is what's happening in you right now. And this is definitely saying, Capricorn, you've worked so hard. I know you're eager sometimes to just jump into the next thing, but allow yourself some rest. Okay? So let's get into what your key card has to say. And we have, yeah, the Seven of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Wands. So we'll go and see what the Seven of Wands has to say. Seven of Wands. Okay. Three of Wands. Oh, wait, did I pass it? Oh, okay, I think it's all the way over here. I think I might have passed it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Eight of Wands. So let's get to Eight of Wands. You know what? I'll get better at navigating this faster. Okay, Seven of Wands. Here we go. And we're going to read this part here. Seven of Wands. Purpose and value are two attributes of the number seven, both of which are depicted on this card. The Seven of Wands depicts a brave man with a wand fighting six other wands that rise to attack him. It symbolizes competition and conflict that appears overwhelming at first. However, the man stays focused on his mission or purpose and triumphs. The card indicates that a successful career change is likely. However, strength and determination are required to achieve success. It is also possible that stiff competition will be confronted in business, but perseverance and courage will triumph in the end. This card represents knowledge and incorporates skills. It can represent an excellent teacher, training, lecturing, or writing. Excellent. So yeah, you can see how this might be very prudent for you because of what you already garnered, what you've been successful at, basking in that, recovering clearly, okay, because you're about to dive in again, like we spoke about, okay? So recover your strength, okay, because you're moving on, and it's still going to be work, consider sex, but you're coming from a very established place, okay? So let's see what the literary oracle has to say, and we have the Rebel. The Rebel. Let's see what the Rebel has to say. The Rebel is number 8. Okay, the Rebel, number 8. Your guidance is the Rebel card embodies your own independent spirit, which has both positive and negative attributes. At times, a rebel can be like a willful child, all energy and want, but no meaningful follow through. The power of the rebel lies in finding ways to focus that energy and spirit into a purpose, standing up for a greater good or for those who need help. The rebel can help you direct your energies and to remember the purpose behind your passions. Oh, excellent. Your affirmation is, as a rebel, I seek justice where it is needed. I find beauty where it is hidden. I am not afraid to raise my voice when others are silent. And this is your literary story. You can read that at your leisure. Excellent. Wow. A lot of things are happening with you, Capricorn, as you go through this particular venture in life. Let's see what your archetype card has to say. And you have, I think this is number 23, right? The Destroyer. Wow, look at that. The Destroyer. So let's see what the Destroyer has to say. And this is a tiny book. So You know what? Give me a moment. Let me just put this right here. 1 second while I get this. Okay, because I have to use two hands to get this. So, number 23, the Destroyer, page 150. Okay, 150. Here we go. Okay, now I'll just pick this back up. Great. So, the Destroyer, page 150. Let's see what it has to say. And we have the Destroyer, the final of the three archetypes in the trio of existence, has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to per- permanence as a signifier of success. Yet, the destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It's the part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happens in that realm. With its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. In the old myths, this is the moment when heads begin to roll, the ground opens up, and castles crumble. Hold on for the ride. The destroyer has arrived. Okay, very cool, which makes sense because after that rest, like I'm saying, if that you need to take, it's not gonna last long because then when you come in, you're gonna come in with action. You're gonna come in with the next level of things. You're gonna apply what you have already garnered and learned and experienced from your most recent success. Excellent. And last, we have your sacred spirit oracle, and we have wow. What's with all of this divine energy? We have the divine will or divine will. Let go of fear. Excellent. There's a lot going through you right now, Capricorn. It's just setting you up. It's preparing you. So let's see what divine will has to say. And this book is clearly bigger. I can do this with one hand. And that's number 12, divine will, and it's page 32. There we go, page 32. There we go, divine will. And we're going to start over here, right here. Currently, you are being asked to stop. Stop trying to force a door open. And we literally spoke about that, Capricorn. Your resistance will continue to make distance between you and your desired outcome. The overall picture is much bigger than you can see right now. Trust in your unique path and that you are exactly where you need to be, right here, right now. Surrendering to the universe and to divine will is removing the internal fight of being in control of every possible situation, issue, or scenario that may or may not eventuate. Eventuate. Wow, I've never seen that word. When you stop and surrender, you can live freely, having a new sense of freedom in letting go of the events or circumstances that you simply cannot control. Everything will always be received in divine timing. Sometimes, when we work so hard at achieving a goal or outcome, it can be marred by setback after setback. This does not mean you will not receive success, more that you need to adjust and be open to a new approach to receive the outcome or resolution you desire. You may need to acknowledge, however, that the door isn't ready yet, or it is physically not meant to be opened by you. That's excellent. So, again, like I said, and like the reading has been saying on so many levels, things are happening. You've already accomplished something. It's really good. It sets up the stage. The universe is working on your behalf. Justice card, temperance, all that kind of good stuff. Message, okay. But it's asking you now, as the stage is set, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles. Take a moment, recover, relax, recharge, bask in your win. Soon you'll be moving forward. The epiphanies, the answers how to do that are they're going to come, okay? And you're going to be empowered to take the head, take the lead, take the reins, and move forward in applying what you've already learned thus far. Don't forget what you've learned and experienced thus far, okay? And this is definitely for the time frame of the reading. So there's a lot going on with you, Capricorn. So I do hope this forensic reading has given you some insight into you personally. Please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. It is a great way to help support the growth and development of the channel. Okay, bye. Hi, thank you so much for being a part of the channel. I really hope the reading was beneficial and uplifting, encouraging for you. I hope to see you back here real soon. Otherwise, I wish you the best. Bye.